Grand Rising, YouTube Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again, channeling the messages I send to me, through me, and for me to share. And remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone, but there's definitely a message here for someone. You're just needing to take the messages that resonates and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. 20th of September, 2025. Although whenever you hear these messages, I feel it's timeless. It's when you're needing to hear the messages the most. I feel for those who's resonating in this energy, you may resonate, or Sunday may be significant, is what I want to say. Going back into the energy of yesterday, full intentions of coming in to do a message. But as I was doing a channeled write-up, I was drawn to a poem which I did back in 2023. I've been drawn to my poetry page quite a lot of recently, especially chapter 17. But as I was looking for this particular poem, I just couldn't find it. And before I knew it, time had gone, I had to go. Didn't return until today. So I'm still in this energy. Even after some sleep, I'm still waking up with this phrase in my mind. So I'm going to kind of read what I wrote. And it wasn't even much. I was literally in a trance at one point. As I was coming into the energy, I kind of picked up on an ancestral energy, my ancestral energy, grandmother energy. Clearly I heard a meaning it wasn't time. I wasn't ready, for me to come in at that particular time. I needed to release an energy that I feel was surrounding me, especially throughout chapter 17. It's the energy of know thyself, know what's of you and know what's not. Know when to release something and when to let it go, and when to just go with the flow. It's that kind of an energy I was picking up on. So I followed inner guidance and I went about my day. Coming into this rising, early AM channeling. As I woke up, instantly, I was brought to the poem which I was searching for so long yesterday throughout my poetry page on Facebook. Instantly, I found it. But I was in a trance at one point, channeling the energies of my background. And I was picking up on this energy of never change at the core of a leopard, humble as a tiger, instincts of a panther, and a heart of a lion. And then I was hearing myself say my intro. And then I hear the questions of what that may mean. Messages sent to me, through me, and for me to share. It means if I'm talking to you, I'm talking to me first. 7 out of 10 is upcoming energy. 8 out of 10 is past energy. 9 out of 10 majority is current energy, collective energy, infinite energy, time and space. I see, feel, and hear more than I say. Sometimes less than I see, and then definitely less than I say. Hashtag process, hashtag time. It's no game. It's no shame. No blame. Ignition of my inner flame. Be humble and tame. Just I see you before you see me. And then I was brought to the poem. And the poem's called Mistaken Identity. A case of mistaken identity. 20 years being locked down in a shell. What a hell. Sting like bees, firm like the trees. It's the inner beast in me. Emotions can get sky high with no blight. Never ask why. After I try and I try, God counts the tears when I cry and cry and I cry. Worse than Rocky and Creed, neglected my inner mustard seed. Left Black Rose alone to surrender, stagnated and hindered, overcome and succeeded. No wonder she never took heed. Down to the plantation and the foundation of the inner mustard seed. Fiery and feisty like Ali and Creed. When I feed, they plead. Should have left me when I sleep. I was freed when I fled. Now you see all three sides of me. This is life, energy, not about you or me. about balance of consciousness and stability, about creation of the unbalanced foundation, wild imagination. Half the time, swear I had no fear, in all kinds of dimensions. So when I talk about soul recognitions, I see you before you see me. We're free, or was it I was free? Going back to the inner child within me. Just when my inner beast woke from sleep, I could get real deep, but it's a whole leap. Let's not even talk about the mystery over a tree. Hardly ever got to retreat. Would never join a church or a cult or an elite. That's for the streets. Since 15, I stood on my own 2 feet. I hate to constantly repeat. I moved to the beat of my energy, the beast in me. Only the Most High can humble me. 1, 2, 3, go down on my knees, ask for forgiveness. I just want to be free from those who chose to close their eyes from the nest, far from doing their best. Talking about my many frenemies, that means friends and family could well be their enemies. Bad energy. I was at the bottom of the well. I could have been in the UK cells, USA penitentiary. Worse, it could have been a cemetery. Have to give thanks and glory to Father God Almighty. 444, protecting and guiding, listening, never ignoring my calling. Always caught me from falling. Stopped a sleeping lioness from roaring. I adore him. End of story. And I was just drawn to this energy. And as I was drawn to this energy, I was just drawn to cards whilst I was looking for the poem. You know, as I was saying, going back to this energy of 19, which was yesterday, as I was running up the stairs, that's where my calendar is. So anyway, I saw that it was the 19th. By then, I already realized that I was unable to come in to do a message just because of the time. But I was already pre-shuffling in the cards that I was going to use. And the card that was on top was the Sun card, the Star card right behind that. But what I was saying to myself intuitively is Sunday may be significant for somebody. So I'm just going to pull some cards here, just prior to pressing record as well. I was picking up on the energy of your ancestors are preparing you or have prepared you for what this next step is. So let's just see what's the overall energy in regards to this energy for those that may be resonating. And we've got card number 41, Magic. And there's that mirror energy. It's kind of giving me the energy of this portal energy that we've been in, that we're going through. You know, I believe on the 18th, on my last message, I said was the closing of the portal. But if I'm corrected, going back to a YouTube message that I saw today, and the person is referring to the 19 portal and how important, I'm going to share it on my community page, and how important the 19 is and what the 19 represents, the 1 and the 9. It goes deep, you know. But this is 4 and 1, card 41, break it down to the 5. I'm picking up on the change, how magic has changed you. The magic within you has changed you. The magic that reflects back to you is changing you. It's involving you. It's the energy I'm picking up on. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got trust. Trust in your own inner magic. So let's see, in regards to this energy, for those that may be resonating with this message. I'm also picking up on this energy of pulling away, you know, when you've been pulled away from something that no longer serves your highest good, you know, something that's not beneficial to you. In regards to this energy of this message for those that may be resonating. And we've got connect with the animals. It says animal spirit guides, healing, and past pets. The other card that wants to come through is go with the flow. Let go, rest, and manifest. another couple more cards in regards to this energy for those that may be resonating. The ancestral message. Earth magic. So, find your voice. Go with the flow. It wants to fall in that energy of and connect with the animals. In regards to the energy of this message, it's the most important message. Begin writing now. Create, express, and inspire. Embrace your inner gypsy. Freedom, fun, and music. It came through in the reverse. I pay attention to that. Bottom of the deck, we've got psychic strength, shield, talisman, and gold light. Bottom of the deck. Today is the 20th, tomorrow is the 21st, which we'll believe is a solar eclipse energy in Virgo. So let's see, what's this energy in regards to, for those that may be resonating with the energy of this message. That looked like Mars energy to me, but let me see. Saturn, the truth. I'm hearing the truth will set you free, is what I just heard. Card number 6. Angel number 641 showing to me right now. Let's get another card in regards to this energy for those that may be resonating. Why is this energy of magic here? Air element. Communicating. Card number 39. I'm hearing before the time. It's falling into the energy of begin here. Right now. Begin writing now, sorry. Tell me more about this energy. That's the most important message in regards to this energy. For those that's needing to strengthen their psychic strength. Pisces, I believe. And we're moving out of this energy of Pisces. The eclipse energy. I believe it was the lunar eclipse that was in Pisces energy. Believe in your own truth, you know. Believe in your inner guidance. Embrace your inner gypsy. I feel to get one more card in regards to this energy. What's the message here? Connect with animals for those that may be resonating with the energy of this message. It's in the reverse. It says void of course. Void of course moon. Missing. Card 52. And at the bottom of the deck we've got card number 37. Desire. 10 faults, the world is at the bottom of the deck. Balance. Why is this energy of truth here in regards to the energy of this message for those that may be resonating? Rest after labor. This message came through on the 18th as well. Tell me more about this energy. Why is this energy, I believe, justice is in the reverse in the energy of I believe, and rest after labor in this energy of purification. Word of course moon. Embrace your inner gypsy. Freedom, fun and music. In regards to this energy, of the air element, communicating. Why is this energy of communicating here? I'm hearing right now someone's needing to bring peace and balance with truth to a situation. This may come in the form of written form. Could be an email, message, some kind of air communication, airwaves is what I'm hearing. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Why is this word of course moon? Energy, hearing the energy of this message. Personal alchemy, falling into the energy of what I'm about to clarify next, which is the fire element, desire. And we've got both elements here, fire and air. So I could be connecting with Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Card that just came through is explore, and it's in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, we've got beginning, card number 1, the wolf moon. And it's in the energy of psychic strengthening, you know, and in this energy of the fire element, that ignition that's been ignited within you. And I feel like it's your own personal power that is bringing this truth to you, this realization, this inner go with the flow feel, you know, this inner balance, this swift change. So let's see, what's this energy in regards to this energy of magic overall message? Cosmic flowers in the reverse. And what's so funny about that is yesterday during that time that I was searching for this poem and realizing that I can't find the poem and I'm running out of time and I'm not going to be able to do a message, you know, I watered my plant, which I've got here. You know, after the chapter 17, it just looked dry, it looked pale, you know, and literally I put it in water yesterday, literally sat it in water to allow the water to come from beneath up, you know, and by the time I come back, the change, it's beyond me. What water can do for the body is beyond, you know, it's that energy of magic, miracle energy, realizations at the bottom of the deck. So let's just see, in regards to this energy of Saturn, the truth. What's the truth that's needing to be brought to the energy of this message for those that may be resonating? Soul time is falling into the energy of balance, and the card reads, the frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. I wanted to confirm Pisces energy, I believe, and it's falling into this energy of go with the flow and explore. It's joy, it's the energy I'm picking up on. If someone's not in this energy of feeling very happy or very joyful right now, and I'm picking up on a sad energy, and I want to say condolence to anybody that may have had any kind of a loss, and I'm picking up on a pregnancy loss here. Some kind of an injustice here. So let's just see, in regards to this energy of air, why is this energy of air here? For those that may be resonating with the energy of this message. Freedom. Why is fire here in regards to the energy of this message? Healing is in the reverse. universal love. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. Fertility and prosperity. I see fertility here in the center, and for some reason, I mean, I could say it sounds like a creative project, you know, something that you're birthing that's new within you. But for me, this feels pregnancy. This feels maternal. Joyce here sent me this message in the reverse. It's like a cosmic flower is unable, you know, to grow, unable to explore any further, as the energy I'm picking up on. And apologies for anybody that this message may be triggering. Solar plexus energy is at the bottom of the deck. It says the frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to a whole. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Why is this energy of injustice here? Interrogation, card number 30. The frequency of interrogation supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. So let's see, what's this energy of rest after labor? Why is rest after labor here in the reverse in regards to this energy of this message? It's like this energy I'm picking up on, that someone is in this alone, you know, kind of an energy. Straight after labor, they're up and about with no kind of support from anybody else. Somebody seeking support right now. Somebody may be feeling overwhelmed, overburdened after labor. There's another energy I'm picking up on also. Why is this energy here? Throat chakra, someone's needing to speak up, someone's needing to ask for help, you know. 53 may be relevant here. The frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self-expression and how our sense of peace and balance. There's two energies here of needing to communicate, you know, bring some truth into a situation. That's the only way that a situation is going to be able to, I'm hearing fertilize, is going to be able to grow and flow, succeed. Why is this energy of find your voice here? Message from the ancestors. I'm picking up on this interrogation energy that you may be having with the ancestors. You know, it's going back into the final message of chapter 17, where an ancestor was trying to get through to a masculine energy. And I don't feel like the energy of the ancestor that was coming through had bad intentions, although they may have done a lot of wrongs whilst alive, you know. But I didn't want to get too deep into that for a general message. I was picking up on very specific energy that was coming through, which again, I said less than I saw, you know. But whosoever the ancestor was that I was connected to wanted to bring some kind of peace, some kind of resolution to what may have happened, in the energy of never too late, you know. So why is this energy here of find your voice? Consciousness. Picking the sense out of the nonsense is what I'm hearing. in regards to the energies that you pick up on energetically. It says the frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on the multidimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them in our routine, in our reality. I'm also picking up on the energy of knowing what's of you and knowing what's not of you, you know, releasing and letting go. Embrace your inner gypsy. Why is this energy here? This energy of freedom. I'm hearing right now we're a soul living a human experience. Romantic love is in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, we've got conception. Card number 16, the frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of the space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intentions. Somebody could be talking right now or in some kind of communication because this is what they want. They want to be a mother. Gaia's at the bottom of the deck. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to the great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. And I just feel like this is relevant to the energies. It's like someone's not having much joy right now in conception, you know. Discernment's at the bottom of the deck, card number 20, which is today's day. It says the frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. There's a message that I did recently of follow your inner Merkaba, that inner compass within. Go with the flow. Allow something to happen naturally. I'm hearing that real strong right now. Allow something to happen naturally. Without allowing something to happen naturally, it's this energy of injustice. Something isn't going to be able to grow naturally. It's like having an artificial plant. It would have never have needed to be purified. Purifications out here with water, you know, it would have just needed a dusting off. But this is something that needs to go. I'm hearing root deep healing, foundation healing, base chakra healing, where there may have been a lack of love, a lack of joy. The frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all of the multidimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them in our reality. I just felt to read that again. So card number 41, which was the first card out. At this time, you have an increased potential to awaken to magic, to become more deeply aware of the mystery of life and your considerable power to create positive change. On occasion, we can all get caught up in the illusion that life on earth is boring, predictable, and mundane, while the perspective is nothing to be ashamed. Is nothing to be ashamed of. It's important to remind yourself that it is an illusion. Truly, nothing could be further from the truth. As a matter of fact, at any moment, anything can happen. Not only that, but when you connect with the desires that make your heart sing, you can consciously co-create with the universe to bring those desires into being. And even better, the process of manifesting your desires will help you heal and evolve into miraculous ways. Life really is magical, and so are you. Be sure to furnish your life with simple reminders of all that is mystical, mysterious, and transcendent. For example, before you turn your phone on in the morning, you might light a candle and stick a stick of incense and say a simple prayer of gratitude to the divine presence. You might also like to honor and celebrate the ever-changing phases of the moon. If you are a morning person, you could watch the sunrise and ask the sun to infuse you with beauty and power. If you're a night person, you could bathe in the light of the moon. Ask yourself, what will awaken a sense of possibility and passion in my life? Maybe you've always wanted to try your hand at poetry, or perhaps there's an area of the world that's been calling to you. Tune into your intuition and your heart's longings, and you'll discover clear information about what will open this portal to magic, and in turn naturally nourish your soul. Even if you don't understand why your intuition is leading you to a certain direction, honor it. For example, you might feel drawn to visit an art supply store, even while you have no idea what exactly you would like to create. But you don't need to see the whole journey. You just need to see the very next step. This is a wonderful time because the portal to magic is close at hand. Awaken to it now, then step through it. Going back into the energy of one of the messages I did of recently, that not everybody can come along with you through this next portal. You know, I feel like during the last few weeks, months, years maybe, depending on how you're resonating with this energy, you've done a lot of clearing of the corners of your life, you know, a lot of clearing away people, places and things, you know, that no longer serve you. Because you're in this energy of this new beginning, this rebirth. This beginning is underneath this conception, something that you've spoken out into existence. You know, it's not been a very joyful time, but it's in the energy of truth. You're living your truth is what I'm picking up on. And I'm picking up on this energy. You may be guided to go around water, connect with water, the sea, the ocean, the river, the lakes, drink more water, you know, spiritual bath. However, this may be resonating with you, but I feel like the ancestors are trying to communicate with you in this energy of interrogation. They're trying to bring you some kind of truth that they want you to explore, but there's a blockage here. There's a blockage here for somebody who I'm connecting with. It's the reason why joy is here in the reverse. You know, you're fully awake is the energy I'm picking up on. You're awake. You got that free spirit mindset. You understand that we're souls living out of human experiences. You understand that love is the highest energy of all. And maybe this is their blockage, this energy of romantic love. Something is not purified, something is tainted in this energy of romantic love, which is here in the reverse. Joy is here in the reverse in this cosmic flower. So let's just see what's the energy or the guidance in regards to the energy surrounding the blockages that may be affecting those that's connecting with the energy at this time of this message. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Dragon's Hoard. Card that came through is card number 28. Break it down to the 10. Break it down to the 1. Hollow bone. Teachability. I'm hearing right now, how teachable are you? Going back to the channel, the energy I was in a couple of days ago, and the energy was when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And only when the student is ready, the teacher will disappear. I'm picking up on that energy here, but I'm just going to get the book. So card 28. Technability, humility, being empty so that the wind of spirit can breathe through you. The hollow wing bone of an eagle is a flute for the shamans. The appearance of the hollow bone invites you to become empty of your notions of who you are, to check your ego at the door, and to know that this is not about you. Relinquish your need to be right and to express an opinion, as this will not change anything right now. You are being called to practice humility. Hollow yourself, hollow yourself out and hear the wind blow through you and play you like a flute. You will learn the language of the school and the storm and understand the message in the summer breeze. There is an important communication waiting for you. Humility is the swiftest path for you to become like hollow bone. Drop all notions and titles that bolster your ego. Eliminate the doer and allow things to happen of their own accord. Remember that you can accomplish most anything if you are willing to let something else take credit for it. Hollowbone has come to a caution. Hollowbone has come to caution you to believe only 50% of what others think and only 10% of what you think. Trust your experience and what you have read in sacred books of holy texts. This will allow you to turn apparent danger into opportunity. Remember that you are an insignificant grain of sand in the grand scheme of life and as important as the brightest sun. And for some reason, this feels like an energy that's outside of you as I'm reading this message. But I'm guided to also read card number 12, the Dragon's Hoard, protecting the future, legacy, true riches. In the Dragon's Hoard, jewels and precious objects scatter the ground, while ancient scrolls inscribed with the wisdom teachings lie within reach. This is a rich opportunity, and you can fill your satchel with the treasures you like best. Take the gifts offered you and dedicate them to the well-being of all being, beginning with you, your own. But be aware, all that glitters is not gold. Select the precious treasures that will further your spiritual growth and avoid the shiny objects that are empty or of real value. Know that the hoard does not belong to you. It belongs to our grandchildren. What is the inheritance that you wish to leave for tomorrow? What seeds are you planting that you will harvest in your old age when you are weary? What seeds will bear fruit after you are no longer here? The dragon guards the legacy of the future. All who came empty-handed or to fill only their own pockets with gold lie in a dusty heap of bones. You have been allowed entrance by virtue of your kindness, of your spiritual practice, or sheer luck. Consider as well that you're present this moment, in this future to the dragon. You may be the one we have all been waiting for. So do not hesitate to take what bequests have been reserved for you since the beginning of your time. This is the time to be bold. Do not delay or overthink. Remember to bring an offering for the dragon, lest it believe you are its lunch. A simple prayer will do. And I just feel like that's relevant. I feel like now that's more so your energy. There's this energy here of skywriting the fates. Whatever this is, it's destiny. Nothing outside forces can stop that. Whatever this teaching is, it's within you, you know. This can also just be the outside energy, could be the ancestral energy that's outside you bringing you this information in the energy of interrogation. It may not be a joyful experience. It's that kind of an energy I'm picking up on here where they say a blessing and a curse, you know. I'm mindful of the words I use. I don't want to say that my gifts are, but going back to the energy of one of the poems that I wrote, what's understood don't need explaining, you know. Someone's spiritual journey is not feeling very joyful right now, especially in regards to the ugly truths that's being brought to their psyche. But whatever this is, it's a process to strengthen your psyche, to strengthen you at the core, to expand you, for you to be able to explore, you know, the things and the messages and the information that's coming into you, to look into something more deeper, into this energy of consciousness. Card number 17, break it down to the 8, which is that infinite energy, which is in turn is going to bring in this generational healing. And in turn, it's going to strengthen this energy of romantic love, which is here in the reverse. Balance is needing to be brought to a situation that's in a entrapment energy right now. It's all tied up. I'm hearing misunderstood. I think I'm going to end this message here, and I'm going to channel, and then I'm going to come back in and possibly do a part 2 to this energy. But something does feel incomplete, and I just feel like that's symbolic to the energy of this message. Something may happen too soon, or someone saying not soon enough. I'm hearing gone but not forgotten. Again, condolence to anybody that may have lost at this time. But there's a positivity that's needing to be taken from the situation here. Go within. Explore. Earth magic is directly underneath this, you know. Connect with your ancestors. Going back into the energy of my poem, you know, the cemetery energy. You may want to connect with your ancestors in the cemetery, feeling that closeness. And it may not be a joyful experience, but I feel it's a necessary experience in order to raise this consciousness, to get through this grief that you may be feeling, in this interrogation energy, in this energy of some kind of truth being brought to you, which in turn is going to end something. The 28th may be a relevant date here. 28th to the 30th. 2 days. Alright, I'm going to end this message and I feel myself going into a trance. Yeah, so actually I'm going to pull an overall message, because I will come back in and do a part 2. I don't like leaving something so incomplete. So let's get an overall energy. For those that may be resonating with the energy of this message. A couple cards fell through. And we've got the Magician and the Empress here. Both want to come through. With the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Intuitions informing you of some kind of a tower that wants to come through, but in turn it's going to bring through a blessing. The Sun energy is here. Sunday may be relevant. So let's just see in regards to this energy. Just want to get one card. Overall energy as I move into message 2. For those that may be resonating in this energy. I'm hearing meaningful. I'm also picking up on the energy of also, you can't just open a book and start reading it from the middle. You know, there's always a beginning, a middle and an end. So let's just see, what's the overall energy in regards to this message for those that may be resonating. Double confirmation of this injustice. Justice wants to come through in the reverse, and for some reason I'm just guided to continue. I can't stop shuffling. And we've got the Pisces energy that wants to come through, and the Sun card's still there at the bottom of the deck. Something is aligning, is an energy I'm picking up on. Whatever this injustice is changing your perception on how you're looking at something, someone, somewhere. So as I'm coming into the part 2 to this message, I just want to pull 5 cards in regards to this energy of magic, justice, and this hanged energy. What's the energy of magic here for those that's resonating with this message? And we've got a main male here. It wants to fall into this energy of Gaia, earth magic. So in regards to this energy, why is this injustice energy here? I'm hearing both going through an injustice right now. Injustice is here twice. In this energy of needing to protect the future. And we've got a family room. It wants to fall over into this energy of the cosmic flower. So let's see, tell me more about this energy of the cosmic flower, because I feel like this is very relevant, if not overall energy of this message. The magic of your cosmic flower. And we've got the mature woman in the reverse. So let's just see in regards to this energy. What's this energy of interrogation that I'm picking up on here? It's coming from a high honor. You know? It wants to come through in the reverse in this energy of the hangman. In this energy of freedom. It's like they're trying to get a message to you, through you, in order for you to break free from some kind of mental entrapment. The true meaning of a soul living a human experience. So let's just see, why is this energy here of communication? There's an energy of communication. For those that may be resonating, can you tell me the energy of this message? So we've got unexpected income, and we've got expectation, which is in the reverse. This may be something that you're not expecting at this time of your life, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing it's in the energy of consciousness, so I'm picking up on this energy of somebody should have known better. It's that kind of an energy. So let's see, why is this energy of the hangman here in regards to the energy of this message for those that may be resonating? Why is this energy of the hangman here? And we've got the house. Tell me more about this energy. Why is the energy of the sun here, which has been a consistent energy at the bottom of the deck past couple of days? For those that may be resonating in the energy of this message. In the not so distant horizon, in the not so distant future, I feel like there's some kind of unexpected communication that may just change the course, the dynamics I'm hearing. Your way of thinking, the way of looking at something, what's behind this change. Yeah, there's a message of concern that may be coming into you. Could be within the next 14 days in regards to some kind of thief, where some kind of unexpected income. I'm picking up on this energy, high priestess energy, of this could be something that you intuitively may have already been aware of. I'm going back to the energy of my poem now. Somebody may have been in lockdown for a very long time, past 20 years, 25 years. I'm hearing life sentence here. Judification, there's definitely something around the court, some kind of an injustice here. 30th again, maybe relevant. Could be around somebody's occupation or how somebody gained their income. I didn't even see that there was a child behind this thief in the midst of this judification. And there's the imprisonment card, sudden wealth. Alright, I'm going to end this message here. I'm going to upload it and then I'm going to tap into part 2. Appreciations to my new subscribers. Appreciation to all my subscribers. And those who will subscribe to my channel, you know. If the messages have resonated with you, remember to hit the like button. You know, it's definitely helping my channel to grow. And for those who's needing to hear the messages right now, to be able to hear the messages that's most needed to be heard. So love and light to you all.